Good afternoon and welcome to Baku. This was the arena, if you think back to 2017, of one of the most eventful races of modern history, with controversy behind the safety car, last-second overtakes, and a historic podium for Williams and for Lance Stroll. So let's find out what lies in store for us this year. It's time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. With 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line. Now, Anthony Davidson, I wonder, might we be in for some early pit stops today from the midfield teams, or trying to put some pressure on, or disrupting things for the leaders up front?
If you're in the middle of the pack, you know, you got your own race to run. I don't think they're going to be thinking about causing trouble up front. However, closer to the head of the pack, don't be surprised to see some split strategies. If you're running second and third, for example, bringing one car in for an undercut while leaving the other one out there longer can put a lot of pressure on the leader and maybe force them into an error.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Leclerc, Max Verstappen and Albon, Perez, Raikkonen, Stroll and Daniel Ricciardo, Giovinazzi, Ocon, Lando Norris and Kvyat, Magnussen, Gasly, Carlos Sainz and Roman Grosjean, Gardner, Schumacher, Russell and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
So we're starting P19, definitely not where I wanted to start, but you're going to have those kind of races throughout the season, especially for me personally, it's at a track that I know for a fact I'm not really that meh with. Baku's okay, but it's not one of my best. So my goal is to mainly get to the top 14 so I can get the sponsorship bonus, because I could really use the money, so that way I can help get some income for Schumacher, to resize Schumacher, or get someone else, and for my departments. But we're gonna pit on lap 6, go for the soft to mediums. We're gonna put 15.5 laps of fuel into the tank. Let's get this race started. And the lights are out, away we go. We are underway for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and there's a big contact with Gasly, and that somehow kills my momentum. And damage is off for this race, because I know I will tear this car in a heartbeat, like maybe every single corner, especially at certain corners. So I thought I'd also do it to also help me save money for the team too. But we're trying to go 3 wide Latifi and Magnussen, but I guess the engine power is what got them to do that. And I squeezed him into the wall, and I finally been able to clear him. Alright, Kvyat, here you are. I need to overtake you to get the bonus, and also get the advantage on the rivalry that ends after this race. So let me try to find a way to get around you. Oh, shoo, and I'm gonna... Well, that was not how I wanted to do it. And of course I hit the wall there. See, like corners like that, I'll hit the wall non-stop and I would get front wing damage. And I would hate to have to constantly probably go into pits. I don't know how many times in this race to pit to replace it. So I thought that I don't save the money out, but I'm gonna turn it off for this race. I'm also gonna do it for Singapore as well, because I'm probably gonna be as bad as that track as well. But we're up to 12th, kind of not the way I wanted to get up to 12th, especially how I got around Kvyat. So hopefully if I gain more positions, I'm a little bit more cleaner when I do it. So, Lewis Hamilton sets off the fastest lap for the race, as I'm assuming he's in the lead as usual. And we've completed the first lap.
Okay, we're monitoring centering somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
Yeah, I know. I'm probably gonna start buying some durability upgrades since I'm at it now, since, say, my powertrain department, I can't buy any upgrades at all. As I dove into the corner, I think I pushed Stroll into the wall. I'm gonna give him the spy because I was dirty, and I ended up doing a crossover, and I got around him for P11.
Brilliant. Nice move.
And of course, I hit the wall there, killed my momentum. He's gonna come side by side with me. Oh, that was probably retaliation by him because there was no way we were going to fit. I broke early there so I can make sure I made it and forced and prevent him from trying to overtake me. Problem is, we lost Lagra to Giovinazzi, who I'm surprised is in the points, but that's good for him and for Alfa Romeo to get a point for them. And now I need to try to pull away from Stroll. It's like maybe so I can get a gap and stuff from them and try to catch up to the Alfa Romeo of Giovinazzi. There are cars in for their stop. Kind of surprised that they chose to pit now, because I'm choosing to pit this time by, and hopefully my ERS can regenerate enough to be able to have enough ERS. But yeah, I'm just like hoping to get a good. Hopefully, gonna try to get to the points. But with how this race has probably been going, I might have to rely on a DNF just to get a point right now, unless I can find a way to get past the Alfa Romeos. Okay, we are coming into pit this time by. Giovinazzi's coming into pit as well. And he pulled away on me in that final straightaway, so kind of a little bit upset that he got away. But I'm gonna see, maybe I could try to find a way to close in on him. He went on the mediums. I see Gasly's on the hard, so there's a shot I can get him.
You'll be racing as you leave the pits. Go, go, go. That was our last
I'm right behind him. I'm right behind Giovinazzi for the pits. And of course we're gonna get to ERS, and we're gonna close in on him. I'm saving my energy till I complete the out lap. But we're right there on his tail. Schumacher has yet to pit. He's probably coming to pit this time by. And we caught Schumacher and Kimi, practically. And we're right there on the Alfa Romeo of Giovinazzi. I don't know what he's going to try to do to get around Schumacher. I'm going to make a little bit of contact with him, and I'm going to get him around Antonio Giovinazzi. Pit strategy worked, and we got ahead of him, and now we're ahead of our teammate, or behind our teammate Schumacher now, who is expected to pit this time by. I'm gonna probably try to stay behind him so I can get the DRS on him. Oh, Giovinazzi tried to do so because I saw my marker go red and go to my inside, so he tried something. But if I could just stay behind Schumacher this whole time, which I'm going to be able to, I'm going to stay around him, get his DRS, take advantage of him pitting this time, because I'm expecting that he's going to be pitting. And we're going to get the DRS on him. And by the looks of it, he is indeed pitting. And we got the DRS. Giovinazzi had to get right behind me because he was going to be pitting. So Mick is in the pits.
Mick is coming in for his stop.
Is in the pits for his stop. We're not going to get the DRS on Kimi, sadly, because he's too far, but Giovinazzi's going to get the DRS on me. So I'm going to kick it to overtake so I can see if I can pull away to close in on the Kimi. Norris is on the parts. His start on Arts is pinned for his stop, so that kind of explains on why we weren't in the points after the pit stop sequence. But we are now in the points. But I feel like we have a possibility we can get some more points here if we can just get up to Ricardo and Kimi. We made a little bit of contact, got loose,
Good
like we
job.
did
Nice
with,
overtake.
like Ricardo did, and we did a quick save reaction, and we got ahead of Ricardo after making contact. I would never expect to make a pass in that section of the track. Specifically when I go uphill like that, I would never think I would make him do something like that. But I just end up doing it. But sadly, we ain't gonna get any DRS. That's why I'm gonna switch my thing to overtake. And there's a Ferrari out of the race. Who is that Ferrari that is out of the race? Oh wait, we got the DRS on Kimi. Who is the Ferrari? Oh, it's Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is out of the Baku Grand Prix.
Green flag.
Bad points day for him, and we just got another spot. And we didn't even have to rely on a DNF to get just to get into the points. We were to make the boost to get into it. Is he in the pits? Because if he's in the pits, that'll explain why the safety car is not out. Oh, Kimi got a little loose there. I think I pressured him to get loose. Pete, I don't know what he just did there, but he just killed the momentum on both of us. But we're going to go side by side. I gave him room to go around the corner, and we're going to get around and clear him for P7. Lewis Hamilton has won the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and we're coming in through the S section. I'm going to have to put my thing in overtake if I want to defend my position from Kimi, and I'm going to do that now. And we are going to be able to defend position well, and take it off overtake, and we're going to finish in 7th.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Yet another historic win under their belts. Well done to the team at Mercedes. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
After a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson, who...
performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Hey, I really am.
You struggled to get through all that traffic today.
I had more grip. I had a ton of grip.
You're surpassing all expectations. Can anything or anyone stop you?
Nope. Not with this team.
There's quite a buzz around this team at the moment. What are your thoughts on them?
If there's buzz, of course it deserves it all. Why would I want to be
Things
selfish?
are really heating up between you and your rival, aren't they?
Yeah, it's been put in, it's what sport's all about. Gotta have rivals.
Great. Well, that's everything.
And we sadly didn't get the fastest lap, which kind of sucks. That probably would have determined the thing. How did his drop? And did we? Yep. How's there still damage? I had damage off. Okay. So we really won't be able to have much to do for activities. So let's just do training, because that's probably the best I can do for it. And for resource points, I can't buy more than one. I can't buy 2 parts I really want to buy. I'll definitely buy this. Can I afford? I can afford a durability, which is good. I'll buy an ICE upgrade because I need that a lot. I can't really do anything about that. I'm getting so close to getting our sponsor. I really want to get our sponsor so bad. But amplify the positive effects from team slightly increase positive effects from team activities. Look at our R&D tree. Powertrain needs it bad. Gonna extend it to that. And that's it. So June 13th is when I'm expecting to get that. I now have exactly $1 million into the bank. And let me check the perks. Can I buy anything? I cannot yet. My driver thing has to be up to 8 to do it. Now I get it. So do what? I'm gonna adjust the team colors a little bit. Maybe they'll make it a little bit more green and stuff. Yeah, that matches the uniform. That matches the fire suits well, so that will definitely work. And we're up to P7 now in the standings. We're also talking with McLaren and the constructors, which I feel really good about that. So am I expecting any upgrades to come in? I am not. I do not expect any upgrades to come in until after Canada. Is it Canada? It is Canada. So we're gonna be going to what's it? So yeah. So tune in for the Canadian. So tune in next time where we'll be doing the Canadian Grand Prix. And if you enjoyed this great this type of content, hit the like, subscribe button, And also hit the notification bell so you can get notified for videos like this to get uploaded every day. And which I'm going to be focusing more on the team driver mode from now on. That way I can get more videos recorded ahead of time and stuff. So, yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video.